Drone Leroy Hansen, also known as Ledev, and here is our next iteration of Design Around a Guild. And the guild we're doing today is the Guild of Dimir. Now, I'm going to say a few things right off the bat. Dimir is usually a color for control site shenanigans. And as I mentioned before, I am not the best control player in the world, so while I did try to make this deck the best deck I can in the Dimir shenanigans, realize that this still is going to be probably suboptimal play because I am not the best control player in the world. So, let's just get that out of the way. But anyway, what I did here is decide to make a control mill deck of sorts. Essentially what I do is I have my 1-drops, which is Opt and Fatal Push. 2-drops is where it's a little bit heavy with the Glint Sleeve Siphoners dispersed to do some bouncing shenanigans if I need to bounce a problematic enchantment or, say, a Planeswalker or such. Essence Scatter to counter early game creatures. Metaphorical Alteration I'm testing just to see if there is some funny shenanigans or make some lesser power creatures. I'm trying to decide first, this is not the final edit of the deck, I'm trying to figure out a creature I would want to put in here that can do Metamorphic Alteration so I could semi-remove a big bomb. Probably the best thing is the Scribe Wizard, if I have to make a guess. We'll know when we see it. Omen Speaker. Which, honestly, what I could do is go like this. We can take out one Psychic Corrosion, because we only need one of these. We only need at least one of these out. And then one Glimmer of Genius to put in 1, 2. Then take out one Patient Rebuilding, because that's a really slow enchantment in this deck. There we go. So now we have, at least depending on our deck colors, a 2-drop to cast, and with Metamorphic Alteration, making a 1-free creature is going to feel bad in some circumstances, and the Scrying will help in our control deck shenanigans. That's his Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Mostly it's in here because we get some early damage, but also it's just used as a draw engine in control decks. And then Cast Down, semi-removal spell on some problematic creatures in the meta. Champion of Wits is also a draw engine in our deck as well. We could also Eternalize it to do some more drawing. Most of the drawing is going to try to combo with Psycho Corrosion, which is going to help us mill. Disallows in here just to counter spells. Murder, same thing applies to remove problematic creatures. Glimmer of Genius in here to card draw and is synergized with Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Vraska's Contempt removes Planeswalkers and problematic creatures. And the Scarab God as a 1-of, just because why not? And Patient Building now as a 1-of because I realize this is a card you just want to play late game. It's tempting to try to get this out early, but it's really, really hard to get this out early, especially in the meta that is MTG Arena. For the lands, I pretty much did the classic Field of Ruin, Arch of Vraska, with Drowned Catacombs, our blue-black land. Made a 10-7 swamp split on the basic islands, with 2 Memoroid to Genius for more card draw. Nevertheless, I think this is the best implementation for Dimir that we have before the new set, so let's give it a shot. Ba-do-ba-do, ba-do-do, do-do-do-do. Wish me luck. Like I said, not the best control player in the world, but I will try to control to the best of my ability. And for the one guy who's going to mention in the comments, yes, I should put Negate in this deck, I know. It's just that to put in the mill strategy, I had to take out the Negates, so keep that in mind. Or probably one more Disallow wouldn't hurt either, but it's this deck and it's how I'm going to run with it. Oh, that's a bad hand. We are not keeping that hand. Okay, that's actually a lot more decent. We have a Fatal Push, we have a Glimmer of Genius. We just need to draw mana, or we could draw in early game stuff, but it's the best hand we're going to get in these circumstances. And there's our 4th land. Okay. So it's red something. We'll put this out, keep a Fatal Push up just in case if we have a really problematic 2-drop creature. Like that. No. We'll put this up, making the opponent think we have Essence Scatter, so he gets a little bit, Okay, mono-red aggro. We might be able to survive against it. We have the Vraska's Contempt to take out a really annoying creature, and we have the second black mana. A free is going to be annoying, but it's not the end of the world. It's... What? As long as you control Chandra Renegade. Okay, so it's just a slow free drop. Okay. I'm gonna pass the turn. We're definitely gonna Vraska Condemn something, but the question is what? Chances are he's going to play a Chandra this turn so that he can get the first strike. No, he's just... I guess really the best play here is just to play... Just gain the free life for a tempo. We'll go to Glimmer. Usually you want to do this at the end of the opponent's turn, but we're kind of at a point where we're getting really land flooded. I don't mind an Essence Scatter in hand. Sure. Problem is, we are still going to get dealt 6 points of damage in the face. So many free or free twos or free frees. Okay, that was a good pull. First, put a scry. Do we want to top deck that? Say that's not bad with hard lands at the moment. Then we are going to cast down one of these creatures. And then that's still lethal. Okay, that was a bad first match. I need to put a board wipe in this deck. Actually, you know what? I've been seeing this so much on my free footage that I'm going to do one more deck alteration. Destroy all. Destroy all. And we don't have any rares. That's why I didn't put it in yet. Well... Huh. We haven't really seen Murder. I think I'm going to take a Murder out. Put in one of these, and then put in one more cast down. There we go. We're going to try it like that. Now, Phyrexian Scripture is not the most perfect board wipe, but with our current iteration of what we have in our pool, that is my collection, online collection, it's the best one we got. So, yeah. We'll give it a shot. Okay, we got 2 lands. We got an Essence Scatter. We got an Opt. Yeah, that's a keeper. So we're going against Tezzeret, which must mean he's going to be potentially playing blue-black or artifact decks. That's perfect. We draw that land. And we're in the clear. So let's see. Okay, so he's not playing... Well, he still might be playing artifacts of some sorts, but not the one we're thinking of right off the bat. Green-white kitties? Must be kitties. He's thinking about the Essence Scatter. Or he's playing saps. Okay. That's actually perfect because we can take his bomb and make it into a sap. I'm still going to hold up the mana to just see if we have an Essence Scatter. We get out. Ow, ow. And we don't mind countering that one bit. And the main reason why is because we couldn't even target it with metamorphic alteration due to that semi-clause. Now we're going to scry 2. Yeah, we can do that. We're still going to block one of these. And then, now, the little trick up our sleeve. It becomes a sap. No attacks. We end the turn. The Dimir tricks. So, we're obviously going to block the one sap that is not a lord. And then we scry 1. We will draw that. No attacks. We end the turn. We'll let that resolve. Because... Phew. The temptation is there. I think I'm going to resist that temptation now. Johnny's age, interest about you. Yeah, no. Now we can cast this. No attacks. There we go. Aww. But... Okay. I got it now. We're first gonna cast this. I don't think we need this. Because what we're going to do is wait till he casts a spell. Like that one. I'll take that back. Thank you. The best part is, City's Blessing doesn't happen, which doesn't really matter that much because we're just going to get rid of this before it even becomes a problem. Now, chances are he's going to play it again, take out you know what. Yep. Okay, that's interesting. I believe the term we have to sandbag as the phrase. Like that. Like that. Oh no. That's perfect, actually. Oh boy, that's scary. So he has about 3 mana open. He's tapping for green, or tapping for white. Or what is he tapping for? Oops. Okay. I think our best play here is this. We'll play that. We play that. Then we play this. And hope he doesn't have another Hieromancer's Cage. And definitely not attacking in. And well, let's see what he's got. No Hieromancer's Cage, no Hieromancer's Cage, no Divine Invoke, no enchantment removal. That would be perfect. He's looking at it. Does he have it? Okay, that shows he doesn't have it. So, we're obviously going to block the creatures that will be annoying. And he's probably going to Inspire Charge. No, he doesn't. Okay. And he can't play a creature or else the board wipe happens, but he can play that without a sweat. Exile target creature.
Honor and courage.
He has a choice on which one. He probably just is going to exile the creature, if I have to make a guess, and make me gain 3 life. If I have to guess? But he could also be searching for permanents. Okay, he's just looking.
We will seek a chord together.
Okay, so revealed Legion's Landing, a Forest, and a Reclamation Sage. So we can't hate out his graveyard because of Reclamation Sage, but yeah. We can't draw, so we are going to draw a card, which then triggers this effect. Bye-bye. And boy, do I not mind. And then we are going to invoke this. Or embalm this. Yep. Because all we have to do is discard a Champion of Wits. And a Champion of Wits. And play another Glint Sleeve Siphoner. And then we can attack a Johnny for free, because that is the safe play.
Another scar, another memory.
So he's going to destroy the Phyrexian scriptures. Makes sense. Oh yeah, it is an artifact creature. Okay, that was actually a good top deck for him. That was actually... Oh yeah, that was... Okay, the fact that he didn't want to destroy the Phyrexian scriptures does tell me that he does not care about his graveyard. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna need to remove that ASAP. And we're gonna need like a Vraska's Contempt or Disperse to bounce it for temporary stall.
Come, we will seek a chord together.
We will take that action. We will do our regular draw. Yes, that was a good top deck. See, here's what happens. Since that got destroyed, it triggers off the Fatal Push, which destroys a creature with mana cost 4 or less if Revolt Trigger happened. The Revolt Trigger happened, and we just hope he doesn't have a Blossoming Defense in hand. He doesn't. Woo! Okay, that was a good... Wow, that was good. Okay. Okay, we're not out of the woods yet. We do main board Glimmer, though. To see if we can actually get another... Sure, I will take an Archer of Vraska and a Fatal Push, because... Still, Revolt Trigger is still a thing, which means we can destroy this. That felt amazing. Which then means we can attack into the Ajani and take out his value. Still get a card draw, which then will get us more card draw next game. Well, not next game, next turn, because we still have the energy. And then, just to top it all off, we're just going to destroy that land so he doesn't get units. We will submit that. We will spin that, make him think we have a Fatal Push up. We'll get another swamp. We already got enough islands as it is. And we are solid. Yes! Woo! That is, as the phrase goes, close for comfort. Gonna play Legion's Landing. Get himself a little dude. We're going to try to save these Champion of Wits if we can until we get another Psychic Collision. We could probably get away with one of these. But so far, he only has a 1/1 lifelink token. Which is not bad. But we really need to see what else he has. He's going to Hieromancer's Cage again. This time the 4/4, I presume? Because it fizzles out the token. And a 4/4 is a lot more threatening than a 2/1. Makes sense. I would say this would have been a better pick because of the card draw engine, but I think he figures that he's going to, with my life total, I won't take away the card draw engine too much, which makes sense. Okay, Archer Raska. Then... we're just going to draw, take the action, draw 4 cards. We're going to discard a Memoir and a Swamp. We're just going to push the token. We're going to attack in. And And then we're going to save up Disperse for our next turn, where we can bounce the... Maybe that. Maybe that. Do we? Yeah, we do. And then now we just got this as a good... We'll take a look at our graveyard. We take a look at their graveyard. Only Phoenix Reclamation say, hey, wait a minute. No, 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 no. Opponent's graveyard. Reclamation Sage. We're going to destroy that peculiar annoying enchantment to bring that back. Okay, that was a top deck. That was a really good top deck. Okay, he's gonna create his... Oh, and that's the game. Whew! Okay. That, my friends, was, as the phrase goes, too close for comfort. But I do think that's the perfect game to end this deck tech video on, since I got a busy night. And we also got a pack, so we can open a pack before we end this. And we get one of my favorite dragons, Laughless. Nice. We also get a rare card, which is nice. Anyway, now if you excuse me, I'll show you the deck one more time, and then I gotta go feed some puppies. This is my Dimir mill deck. It's not that great. There are probably better variations of this deck, but this is my own take on it. I can't wait to do next week, because I think next week is going to be Is It, and boy, do I got some funny ideas for an Is It deck. But nevertheless, thank you for your time. I hope you all have a lovely day. This is LevDev, signing out.